Hello everyone, today we're going to be reading comments a bunch of mental midgets. Now these people are getting so excited for a website being banned which tell me they want people to start hurting each other, won't actually do it in front of people. Good job morons, let not keep you guys waiting, let get this started.
Let go, they banned it where I am. 2025 is to a beautiful start. Hope more changes like those keep happening.
Yeah, until the crime rate starts going sky high and you actually have people spreading their legs to anybody and actually carrying that disease. So yeah, good job for really not think things, though these people are the definition of retarded because now they are gonna do in broad daylight. Congratulations so much for protecting kids.
Holy fucking W, corn addiction is one of worst types of addiction.
You are made of stupid.
In my opinion, and getting it banned in one state's a step in the right direction.
Don't bullshit me.
Imagine saying that porn addiction is worse, not doing legal substance that can actually eat your skin. Also, that opinion is dog shit, by the way, and what right direction, lol. So far all this people say it bad or it has a effect on you, which I highly doubt that, because the thing that actually would affect all of us is, well, technology, because it produces radiation. So yeah, I'm not going to believe you at all.
The harder you goon, the sooner you'll troon. That not a word, by the way.
Huh?
Really funny you say that because you're a spoiled little brat, and this will be a common thing in this video, that you'll start to notice that they don't want to admit that there's consequences and not admit they're salty because I'm going to be right in a few years. Oh, and they're not going to post it on the news at all, lol. Why? Because it will destroy their narrative and their crazy ass belief, which they don't want to have that at all. They're going to make sure they're right even though they're wrong, no matter they say, because they're not. Look into two things. One, you're taking a risk talking to this person. He might be unstable or a disease carrier, which I show in the beginning before any say protection that doesn't do jack.
As a furry W, Florida for banning degeneracy. Other sites should be next.
Can you shut the fuck up?
And here's my answer to that: fuck no, nobody what their emotions to be playing around, and this goes to both females and males. These people do not care if people get hurt, or they want to be is right until the very end, and that why their opinion have no say at all in the real world.
Yes, less P equals addiction equals health mine.
Hell to the no.
That joke never get old. So being addicted to something that will never touch you or have any effect on your day-to life, it interesting because these are the same people who say that video games makes you a school shooter, and no, I'm not joke, they're people to this day believe video games make you violent.
There are many reasons why that could be. Mainly your brain is already used to that. Also, it makes you more rude and make you lack common sense.
Hate to break the fact to people, but I was rude from the beginning, even outside. The logic that you have makes no sense. Like, do these people not realize I am the most rudest person in the world, and I'm not here to be nice like it? If you want a fake positive person, go somewhere else. I'm as real as it gets.
Hey, do you have a Discord? Let's talk better and understand more about what trying to say. Thanks.
No.
Now, I left that part because it a warning, and you can't say it, not because I'm not interested in talking to you at all. Made it really clear to people talking to me is never a good idea. You people like this would give up and realize this person is just rude, but nope, he want to talk.
Dude, that's not how it works. You can't just ignore what others say. Think you're right because you're the minority. If you think you're right and
yes, I can ignore you entirely. People like me don't really have to listen to you whatsoever, but the argument is me pointing problems which I just showed already. I know I'm repeating myself, but then again, people don't listen. They only watch a few minutes of the video, which doesn't shock me at all.
You need to understand that it's not a question of being a smart move. I don't care if you don't have interest in opinions. I just want to talk and understand you better. I don't want you to understand me. Man, I've seen furries with much worse problems than yours, and yet there were some who acted nice to me in a conversation.
And
you just give me a reason to not care at all nor talk to you people. Like, you need to pick your words wisely with me, because when I say no, it's permanent to add insult towards you. I'm not a furry at all. I'm your classic toxic person on the internet. Get it though, you ahead people.
Okay, man, if you think I'm ignorant, alright, have a good day.
Bye, have a great time.
I mean, I made it very clear the first time, and my hostile behavior was already telling you to leave. Whatever people like me you really shouldn't talk to at all, but don't worry, we got a person who is encouraging him to be good, even though I don't encourage that anywhere near my channel. Only self-awareness and consequences that really it.
I'm gonna be honest, You are one of the nicest anti-furry I've ever seen in my life. We need more anti-furry to be like you. I've encountered almost nothing but horrible people.
I'm laughing at you because it's all a facade. The people's like you fall for this all the time, and it's funny how you may be asking, if you was told 2 times to go away, and you don't, that means you look for problems. It's funny how sweet words win you over.
There was always pedophiles and creep around the world. Maybe instead of whining on the internet you could actually do something about real problems, like catching pedos or expose creep.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. By your logic, if you look at a woman you're a creep. See how that work? Oh, you watch Jimmy run around, you're a pedo. See how it easily to assume even though you did nothing wrong, but you saying because I know the outcome on how problems rise, then yeah, I'm right again.
You stink. Loser, stop pretending to care. You have no say on what goes on in the world, kid. Sit.
Bitch.
I don't pretend to care because at all, and yes, I do have a say on the world, because that the only real reason why you can sit comfortable right now, wouldn't have the luxury of the internet nor the food you eat or drink clean water. People like me exist to help you live and not make stupid decisions. War in Ukraine, where the American have no business of it all. So yeah, again, I'm right.
Okay, but how does banning corn have a correlation with getting AIDS?
It really doesn't take any brain power to figure it out at all, because if you know how people are, they carry disease and not tell you they have, and no, people will not tell you at all, which is funny because already heard some woman got the word why she was drink at the bar, and he's still spreading his disease to this day. So yeah, it really doesn't take men power to understand why I'm again people.
So you're saying that corn helps reduce crime and disease? What are you smoking, dog?
You're a moron!
Yes, it reduces the crime rate, you mental midget. This not uncommon if they have something that allows them to be the generates that you quote claim. Let them, as long they're not touch. People are kidnapping them. Never heard of depraved people like common sense. And yes, it reduce disease because who you spreading it to? Nobody, right? Like, do these people actually heard of diseases that can't cure whatsoever? Like, really starting to believe that these people want the human race to go extinct? This people will be the definition of the downfall of the human race, because they say use protection doesn't work at all. We all seen it time and time again. People will hurt other just because they can. It really that hard? But for this person, yes, it really hard to understand it.
I don't really see the problem.
Really?
I love how you say you don't see the problem, even though there's so many problems that can come with it. Now, I'm not leaving anything out for him either, but I'm going to say this: you don't want to take accountability. We people get hurt in real life because it doesn't affect you at all. Of selfish are you?
Jumping to conclusions award goes to also it ironic you call us stupid.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
While saying that without porn there won't be enough people for wars.
Yes, definitely!
And they'd run low food on and oil.
Maybe. Maybe not.
You need to do better research, bro. That's the most make-believe shit I've ever heard.
Is very interesting that you're trying to gloss over that because you know you're still using fossil fuel. For example, take tofu. Do you know how many species it for one to grow one tofu? Think of that as oil. Yeah, think long and hard. Will you to add insult towards you? Most people are not qualified to be parent at all. To basic your say, you're not going to acknowledge key problems that comes with it as well. To add more nail in the coffin, even more to make sure you get this now, because I know you're gonna try to do damage control and try to defend yourself. Why do you think they banned it? It not that hard to understand at all. They banned it so people can reproduce. They so when they get tired of one of another, that person does have to pay child support. Oh, and you have too many kids, they will take some of your children. Yeah.
Cope, we're one.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Oh yes, I'm coping. Yeah, the crime rate will go sky high, and now you're definitely going to see degenerate that you swore. My god, this is the right decision. Not know they're going to do it in broad daylight. Oh, forgot to mention this. How are you going to take accountability on a word? People maybe rethink your decisions, and I actually think of a logical way. Troll or not, common sense still needs to be there.
No one is going to have intercourse with either way. Stupid law because you are furry. And that means your social skills amount to exactly nothing.
What are you saying?
So you're an alien, you reproduce automatically. How do you never know that there are only 2 genders you need? LOL dude, and that all you guys can say I'm a furry, even though I enjoy just making fun of you anti-furry for obvious reasons because you're that stupid, or say false allegations. So yeah, not troll. Lol, right. To make this even worse, what do I look like? Because I don't wear a costume, I just look like your average person, so you don't really know anything, do you? Like said before, intelligence for you is on a downward spiral. Then again, clown think they're right even though they're wrong.
You know people have a good reason to ban porn without giving a fuck about AIDS and stuff.
So catching that disease that uncurable, and it stays with you for the rest of your life that not worse, do see why you guys should always be hate because you're actually disrespecting people who caught AIDS unknowingly, and you sitting here and say porn is worse. I'm sorry, this men need is freedom of speech to be revoked.
I could tell you're just full of sin.
So?
Again, a good reason to ban porn.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Porn is so bad that you admit to not caring about people attracting diseases. This the most blatantly ignorant and disrespectful I ever seen in my life. Not say I'm not rude by all standards, don't get it twisted, but I will not stoop this low like you're doing right now, so please, you're full of yourself.
The collusion delusion is over.
In conclusion, these people are generally stupid. They don't think about the consequences, they don't think about the outcome at all. They say this porn is bad, but they don't take the repercussions seriously. All they care about porn, bad disease, not their priority. So if you see these people, laugh at them. They are generally stupid, and know they shouldn't be respected all beside one of them. Other than that, have a good day everyone.